Hi, I'm Dr. Diane Dye, bringing depth, dimension, and a dynamic viewpoint toward your organization's resilience and change management strategy. So today I am talking about luxury. This is all over the news, so I cannot wait to bring this to you. We are talking about none other than Dior and Loro Piana. So if you aren't familiar with Dior and Loro Piana, they are luxury brands. Loro Piana being more quiet luxury, whereas Dior is of the infamous Christian Dior. So this is really a story of how luxury meets reality and how in their supply chain, a labor crisis exposed a modern business vulnerability that we should all be paying attention to. So, the luxury fashion industry has always been built on exclusivity, craftsmanship, premium positioning. Hermes behaves as if their bags are not available to buy off the shelf, and because they won't let you buy them. Why? Because they want you to earn the right to buy one of their bags. But beneath the glossy surface, 3,000 euro handbags and 5,000 euro cashmere jackets at the low end lies a reality that's forcing executives across industries to reconsider fundamental questions about business practices, reputation management, and operational risk. So LVMH is basically an outsourcer, a third-party supplier, and their ongoing labor exploitation crisis currently in Italy offers a masterclass in how seemingly distant supply chain decisions can rapidly escalate into existential business threats. It's about how your business, regulatory evolution, and stakeholder expectations could collide to create new categories of enterprise risk that traditional management approaches struggle to address. So, this is an anatomy of modern business vulnerability. And what makes this crisis particularly instructive is how it reveals the hidden risks embedded in common business practices. So, when Milan prosecutors investigated, they found workers sleeping in factories for 24-hour availability, safety equipment removed to increase productivity, and wages as low as 2 to 3 euros per hour in facilities producing premium luxury goods. This revelation forces uncomfortable questions that you should be asking yourself. How much operational control can you surrender while maintaining accountability for outcomes? And more fundamentally, what constitutes acceptable distance between brand values and production realities? This is really a case of reputation in the age of transparency. LVMH's experience illustrates how reputational risk has evolved from episodic crisis management to continuous stakeholder relationship engagement. The luxury sector has historically operated on brand mystique. The less consumers knew about production realities, the more they could project aspirational values onto premium products. That dynamic is fundamentally changing. Social media amplification, investigative journalism, and regulatory transparency requirements have created what scholars call radical accountability, environments where operational decisions across global supply chains can rapidly become public brand liabilities. Anywhere in your value chain can rapidly become brand positioning everywhere in your market. This is an evolution in risk management and change management. Traditional enterprise risk management focuses on direct operational risks, supply disruptions, quality failures, regulatory compliance within your immediate operation. However, this LVMH crisis demonstrates how this approach has become inadequate for modern business complexity. Modern risk management requires rethinking the relationship between business model design and stakeholder accountability. Companies can no longer treat supply chain partners as arm's length vendors whose practices don't reflect their corporate values. Every outsourcing decision is now a brand positioning decision. So, this is a change that's imperative. LV, what do you do? For one, competitive advantage is built on operational opacity, and that's increasingly unsustainable. Number two, stakeholder expectations have fundamentally shifted. Consumers, investors, regulators increasingly expect alignment between corporate values and operational practices across value chains. The days of brand positioning divorced from production realities are ending. Three, early action on operational ethics creates competitive advantages. While LVMH faces regulatory scrutiny and market share losses, competitors who proactively address supply chain transparency and worker treatment can gain market position and regulatory credibility. If you go to my blog at peopleriskconsulting.com, you will see a transcript of this video as well as an executive action plan from crisis to competitive advantage. There on the blog, you don't even have to put your information in, is a crisis framework of a roadmap that I've pulled out of LVMH's crisis, including phases for immediate assessment, strategic restructuring, long-term competitive positioning. So head over to my blog, and if you like what you hear here and you want to hear more from me, click on Get People Risk Insights. Stay in touch with me. Great meeting you. I'm Dr. Diane Dye, or as they call me, 3D, bringing depth, dimension, and a healthy helping of dynamic viewpoint for your change management situation.